Sheryl Sandberg, the author of a very nice book called Option B in New York Times. Sheryl Sandberg lost her husband in a very acute way, meaning that there was no preparedness for the death of her husband. It came like a sudden, it came like a lightning. Because even if you read the story, they were out something for lunch or dinner, something like that. So in the process, like the husband went to do some exercise in the gym, as she was branching somewhere, also connecting with other people. Suddenly, looking for the husband, found the husband has died in the gym room, gym arena. Meaning that it was nothing, like there was no preparedness. It's like a shock. And she lost her husband. And it was a very critical condition or time in her life, because this is when they were trying to catch up and bringing up their young family. The few children they were having, they were still very young and needed both of them when it comes to the support or family upbringing. So you can imagine the agony and the grief that was suddenly put in her. Without thinking, without reasoning, without realizing anything, where to go and how to get prepared, nothing like that was in her. So it means that it was all on top of her to make sure that children are being laid well or brought up well without them filling the gap of missing their dad. Herself was also supposed to put her in such a way that she had to make sure that she doesn't feel or get affected by the gap that is suddenly left by the husband. Generally, the story is too long, and in the process of her development, she comes up with very nice ideas, because she was trying now what to do, how to grow up and all to do that. But all in all, she had to develop what is called adversary quotient to be able to sail, to overcome the challenge of her husband's death. Maybe from the in-law side, from the friend side, from the colleague side, from the workmates of her friends, of her husband's place, and all that. She had to bring up all these groups to make sure that she sails in the right way. Now, simply she's putting it like this. Some of the things that she learned along the way that are also very important to us, that we can learn from that, is that how can you make sure that you remain stable, you remain consistent, and you remain happy or joyous in the moments of grief, or in the moment of suffering, or in the moment of pain. This one we can relate to in each and every one of us. All the time we feel the pain, loss of the loved ones, loss of the businesses, loss of the families in accidents. We get pain all the time, the stress and all that. How are you able to remain joyous or remain positively? Many people, actually, the research that has been done and the study, many people, almost 80% of the research that was done, indicating that most people, they lack proper principles, proper ways to make sure that they do what? To make sure that they overcome the challenges they are facing. So by the end of the day, they either keep on blaming others, they end up losing their jobs, they end up killing themselves, they end up making mistakes, they end up revenging, because they don't have that principles of overcoming the challenges or developing happiness in the times of agony, or in the time of the, pain. So according to the study, as I read along about this story of Sheryl, there are some few things that she's bringing up that can really help us overcome these challenges. Number one thing that she's addressing is that for you to remain happy, for you to remain strong or positive attitude when it comes to the grief, number one, please have a belief that everything in life is about suffering. The moment you train your mind to be always prepared to know that each and everything about life is about suffering, each and every choices that you make is about suffering. And there are several videos I've made of the same thing, whereby I said that every choice we make is about suffering. Life is about suffering. It's about thinking. It's about thinking of what next, what is better next, what is better than this. So meaning that if you feed your mind that everything is about suffering, you will also take the same agony you are undergoing or the same pain as a normal daily suffering that we have to experience in life. Number two thing that you have to train yourself in is that think of the word scenarios. For example, let alone the kind of problem you have right now. Think of the word scenario, whereby you can ask yourself,